I used to pay an arm and a leg for cinema popcorn. I refuse. So I definitely went all the way to Sainsbury's to go and get popcorn, and then to Five Guys to get a burger because hey, you gotta be smart. Hi. Yeah. Is that where you're going later? Yeah. Oh. Where's the option? The grey and black because it's low. Oh, she's so cute! I can't believe you got a birthday gift on your birthday, girl. I haven't even told them where I'm going. I just picked up the camera.
Because it's come with me. Sometimes you need to not know where you're going. Sometimes that's how life is.
It is my good friend's birthday. Oh, I can't tell you guys her age.
What?
Have you realised I haven't said ages? I just say mid-20s.
Yeah. That's true. So your first intro, you didn't even say age. You just said
nah,
you were 20s.
Yeah, I said mid-20s.
Mid-20s.
Yeah.
You be like the man them guys. Did you do your... Wait, did you do your... I don't know.
This is what I was excited about, what it was. You said you knew it. This is so cute.
It's so 2K vibes.
Do you get it? Bro, do your friends give you a gift on their birthday? No. Because they're not cultured.
Oh. Do we give gifts on our birthday, Josephine?
You did? Your little gift bag.
Oh!
I seem to be the only person that's lacking. Hi, Precious. How are you?
How are you?
This is Beauty Stunter. This is Florence's brand. Oh. I have never seen such a thing. What?
You love a Bailey.
You'll like it because it's
We
the
love a
filling.
Bailey.
Look.
Oh, we love a Bailey.
Oh. I love reggae. And you guys need to get warmed up for reggae. Do you know what I was thinking in my head though? We're gonna listen to this for 2 hours and then another 2 hours inside.
I was thinking that too. I got energy, then went right back. Why? Because the music was like...
Oh boy. I need a whole 360. Okay, yes, goody. Oh.
Just give me the line.
That's just the way she chooses this door. This here, this section, consider this your dance floor. Let me move out the way, because she's already made me nervous. Okay, let's go now,
not joking. I love you all. And this tears in my eyes. Precious. Just say, Amelia, I love you all. Love you. We love you too.
With the roof right over our heads, we'll share the shelter. Yeah. Oh yeah. Of my single bed.
Yesterday was my good sister's birthday. Today we were supposed to go to an arts show, and then after I was going to take her out for lunch or brunch, but we didn't do that because, like I said yesterday, we went out. So I'm on a hunt for an orchid. The orchid is because a year ago she made me a flower bouquet by herself, which if you know her and you know me is a love letter. So I was like, I'm gonna get her flowers, but I don't want to get her plain flowers. We're back and we've got boba. Anyways, hi. How y'all doing? How have you guys been? By the way, yeah, this flavor, which slaps to me, is lychee tea with lychee poppin and mango poppin. Hi. I feel like it's been a while because it has been a while. This is the first time that I picked up the camera to film in, I'm gonna say 2 weeks. Anyways, I hope you guys have had a great week. By the time that you see this, it will be a Thursday because we will be back to our normal schedule. I hope your week's been great so far. Oh my gosh, I've also, so wait, I don't know if you guys remember, but in one of my videos, the Q&A that I was doing, and someone was like, what are you excited to film, or what are you excited to bring to your channel? I don't remember the question exactly. You can watch that video if you guys want to, go back to it. But what I said that I was excited to film is happening. It's happening. And I'm in a bit of a split decision. So I'm like, one, I don't do anything in real time anyways, so it wouldn't necessarily be real time, but it's also like, because this is such a long journey, it's like, do I take you along the journey, or do I wait until I'm like somewhat established in the journey? And I say this because there's like these influencers, I guess, content creators that I watch, right? And they were going through a long journey. And I started watching them before it. And I love watching their content, still do. But then when they started this new process or something, I was waiting for more on that, to the point where they would post something, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to see this. Like, I'd wait until I saw what they were doing, even though I was already watching them beforehand. I know for myself, when someone starts something new and I get fixated on like the new thing that they're starting, I don't want to see anything else. Like, show me the new thing that you're starting. Do you know what I mean? And it's annoying when that's in real time because there's nothing for them to show. Do you get what I mean? So it's like, do I be a hypocrite? Or do I do what I would have wanted? I don't know. I'm just in a bit of a 50-50. At the same time, it's like I don't have enough to show. It's like when there is a lot, I would rather that and then push that out. I don't know. I don't know. But eventually when I do, I'm just thinking about how I'll document that. I don't think how I would document it would change. It's just what I'm showing. Yeah, I'll see. But I just wanted wow. I just wanted to say that part of the journey has started, and I can't wait to put that into the in-between years. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what's so funny? I spoke to someone, it wasn't even this, it was, oh my gosh, it wasn't even, that's why the sentence isn't coming to me, because what I'm saying doesn't even make any sense. It wasn't recent. There we go. This conversation that I'm talking about, sorry, it was not a recent conversation. It was when I was in Kent. Well, technically she's my cousin because, she's my sister then, and that's her cousin and she's my cousin. My cousin Elizabeth. She was like, there must be years of what? Because me and her, like, we haven't spoken about the channel. This was the first time. I think we were filming, and then she was like, oh, let me even go look at your channel. And then that's how she was on it. Anyways, so she was like, there must be years of what? And then my good sis started explaining. But then I was like, you know what? That's actually a good question, because if you weren't like my friend and we hadn't had this conversation about what the heck I was starting a YouTube channel for, would you know what the in-between years are? But then I just stopped myself as I was just talking. I was thinking, and I was like, but you would though. But I would say you would, if you've watched it from episode 0. A lot of people would not do that, because I've subscribed to people and I'm not scrolling all the way down. Do you know what I mean? If you have like 3 videos, 5 videos, 6 videos, maybe, I would binge watch all of the videos. And if like I really, really like you, then I'd binge watch all the videos anyways. But it's like maximum of your old posts that I'm watching is probably like 4, to try and get a grasp on who you are. But that's me. Do you know what I mean? Some people are watching last week's video and then they'll continue to watch you from then on. They're not really going to backtrack. So yeah, I don't think you would know. if you don't backtrack, which is interesting to me because like, but then again, it's in so many places. But again, it's in so many places because I know it's in so many places. Like the descriptions that I write for every video is the same apart from the top part that tells you exactly what's in the video. It's like, do people click the descriptions? A lot of people don't click the descriptions. Do you know what I mean? I do because I'm nosy. And then it's like, okay, but then the about page is talking about going through the journey. Like it's literally like we're in this journey together. But then it's like, who clicks the about page? Like you have to think about these things. So when she was like the in-between of and my friend was answering, like I was like, oh yeah, like of course she's answering. I was like, oh yeah, so she does know about it. But then it's like, of course she knows about it. We've spoken about it all the time. But then it's also like, how else would in my head it's everywhere. It's in a thumbnail. First of all, the description's in a thumbnail. Every thumbnail has a description of what the in-betweenies are. It's in a description. It's in episode 0, the PSA. So in my head, I'm like, where else would I put it? And I feel like to say it in every video is just too routine, if that makes sense. For me, my videos and my episodes are literally the day as it comes. So I try my hardest, one, to not redo things. Two, I don't think I've actually ever redone something, but redo in the simplest ways. Like if this camera was to fall and the last sentence of what I said gets cut out, it really annoys me that I have to say it again because I just feel like you cannot say the same things the same way. So to then have to include a little synopsis of what the in-between is in every video, that would drive me insane. Like I don't even like I don't think I have an intro. I don't have oh hey guys, like welcome back to my channel if you've been here before. Like I think I've addressed you guys in so many different ways. It's either hey people, hi party people, what's up Chicago, good morning. Do you know where I get good morning Baltimore from? Have you watched Hairspray? Hairspray is a sick movie. Yeah. That's where I get good morning Baltimore from. It's literally from the song Good Morning Baltimore. That's the opening song of Hairspray, but I love it, so I sing that. So that's why sometimes I'm like, good morning. That's not the point. The point what I'm trying to make is implementing what the series is about every episode would drive me insane. That is why I haven't done it and why I probably won't do it. But then it's also on the flip side, how do you expect people to know what the series is about if you don't talk about what the series is about? I somewhat think it's self-explanatory, but at the same time clearly it's not, because someone has asked me what the in-between is about. I'm a little bit on the fence of what to do there. Like, how would it help you guys? Even though if you're a new watcher, how would it help you? Even if you're an old watcher and you know what it's about, but you can think about it from an outside point of view, how would it help you? Like how could I let you know what the series is about in each video without it seeming like I'm a robot with a script? That was a long, you know what, at this point, if you're still in a video, props to you, man, because I would have started fast forwarding myself. Yeah, anyways, moving on. I haven't even been drinking this. I also get this with less ice because I know myself and I don't drink this thing fast enough, and I just feel like it gets watered down. It just never gets old. I used to get the milk teas, but I'm not a milky girl, and also a lot of places don't have coconut milk, and I'm not really ready to tussle with my stomach over a bubble tea. That is never that serious. I also had a talk with like one of my friends, and he was like, "Oh, is that your motivational part?" Because sometimes he's on FaceTime to me while I'm editing, so he can hear me talking. He's like, "Are you editing your motivational speaks?" And I was like, "Is that what you think every time you get to these little segments?" He's like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Do you know why though? I chat so much and I have so many thoughts, and I just feel like, sorry, why not share them? Of course you can fast forward if you really want to, even though I like to think some of what I'm saying is quality. I don't think I give motivation. I don't even want to be emotional. Like, don't take motivation from me. Sorry. Get that from someone else. Get that from God. Like, however, if you're going through the same motions, then let's go through the motions together. But anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up because I don't know where I was going or where I hoped to end up with it, but I'm gonna wrap it up. I did say I was gonna do a Q&A, but I did say it was either gonna be in the next video, which is this video, or the video after that, and I'm still gonna go with the video after this one just because I haven't prepped for that. I haven't even been checking, but the link is out there. The link is in the last video's description, and I think I also posted it on my posts on YouTube. I'm gonna double check before this gets uploaded. So if you see a post that was posted on a certain day, then it's because I've watched this video and I've realized that it wasn't posted, but it's definitely in the last video's description, so I'm gonna do that. Long story short, that's that. See you guys in the next video.